He's back at it again, part 2. Alright, I kind of got an idea of what I want to do a little bit more. So I gotta go to work today. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 10. I go to work at 3. Remember yesterday? You gotta really press it to close it. Like, I need my own drink too. So this painting is called Night at the Sea. Unofficially, but that's what it's called right now. Hold on. I've never had a Red Bull before, but I'm about to try one too. Ooh, it's blue. That's my favorite kind of food color. Nice. That's pretty good. Don't ask me why it looks all janky, but this is what I'm drinking today. Oh shoot, my hand is shaking. See what I was about to do? That's why I can. That doesn't look right. This is when you gotta get creative, okay? Look, I messed up. Okay, I messed up. Alright, so that didn't work how I wanted it to work, so I just messed up. Ugh. But, you know.
The new sound of mealtime.
Bro, I hate when they
Farmer's
do that.
Dog is real food, made fresh and delivered right to your door. No extreme processing, no preservatives.
No.
Just fresh meat and fresh veggies you can see and hear. Right
Okay, so we ain't gonna have no music because they not finna keep doing
and
that.
switch to a fresh diet from the Farmer's Dog. Go to thefarmersdog.com/healthy to save 50% on your first box with free shipping.
What is they doing?
That's
What the fuck?
thefarmersdog.com/healthy
Why is it still talking?
to save 50% with free shipping. Thefarmersdog.com.
Look, they said they paid for their ad to be heard. I just clear all my apps and it still just finished that ad. Whoever that person is that made that ad, I want my money because I did not sponsor you. But we not having music now because I'm tired of why all these apps got ads on it. Like, what the freaking hell? Like, what's up with that? It's irritating. So irritating. And I'm already irritated because I just messed up. Alright, so this is going to be different because me trying to take it slow, it's not working. So I'm going to go fast because if I try to perfect it, I'm going to be mad. So I'm just going to go fast. I'm not playing. I don't know who. I didn't even get to see the ad because, like I said, I took the app off so that I could stop freaking playing it. And it just continued. But whoever voice that was, whatever company that was, I'm going to need y'all to run me my money. And I'm not playing. Because I'm putting this on YouTube and I want my money. And I'm not playing. But yeah, okay, so like I said, me trying to go slow wasn't working, so we go see what it come up with me going fast, okay? Because now I'm frustrated. The best art does come out of frustration, ever since I was a kid. And it's just irritating that just has to happen. Like, I just gotta, for everything to work in my life, and how I know spiritual stuff and how everything goes out, it's like nothing works until there's crazy, like, frustrated passion behind it. And I hate the fact that because why can't I just be happy and things go right? It's like they teach you in the Bible and it says like to be content and everything, but it's like you don't get nothing that you want when you being content. Like, it gotta take for you to be at your wit's end ready to freaking go off and like do so much crazy stuff for things to happen the right way. So I'm thinking we interpreting being content the wrong way, which I guess trying to be fake content, because if you ask it for some stuff, like you want something new, that means you're not content with what you got. So I guess that is where we getting it wrong. I was trying to make a deck, bro, this making me so mad. Alright, these pairs gotta go. They in my way. Like I said, like I'm so frustrated. I don't know why I didn't want me to be great. Or maybe it did, and the frustration part had to come first. I don't know. I've been so moody lately. And at first I was like, oh, it's probably that time of the month. But it's not. I got another week. Ugh. Mother Nature needs to stop playing with me. Unless I'm pregnant, which... then I guess there go the moodiness symptom. Check. Because I'm not really a moody person. Well, I am, but I like on the outside. Alright, so this making me mad, so I don't know why it don't look how I wanted it to look, so I'm going fast, and whatever come out of this, that's how it's coming That's how it's going. Because I don't understand why it's not going the way I want it to go. But it's going to stop playing with me. See, that's why I said it's unofficially called Night at the Sea. Because by the time I'm done, it ain't even going to be no sea. Look what I done did. So. And these lines won't be straight for nothing. Oh my God. Freak. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Like I said, whatever come up out of it, that'll be fine. I'm not even finna trip about it because it's making me so upset. See, why do we keep doing that? Oh my God. Stop playing with me, bro. Oh my God. Oh, I'm steady trying to put it in my drink, bro. Where is the cup at? Oh my God. Let me calm down. It's really irritating me. This is supposed to be a boardwalk, like a skinny one. Now it's a big one. Oh my God. Freak. I'm getting closer and closer to this freaking shadow of the moon that I wasn't trying to freaking mess up. I just want to keep playing with me. Ugh. For real. See, that's the only thing I do like about acrylic. Well, not the only thing, but you know, we gonna make it work because it's freaking pissing me off. Because I don't know why it's not going the way I want it to go. Do what I want you to do. See, you know what? This gonna be this not the C no more. This side not the C no more. It just made me mad. It's not the C no more. It's not the C. We gonna do something different. See, I told y'all. See, it's not gonna be. It's not going the way I want it to go. I'm trying to be precise, and it's not working. So I guess that's not the plan. If it's not the plan, I'm not gonna force it. This is reminding me of when I was in, I think, second grade. We was in art. It was time for art. And the art ladies came. And we was doing something. I don't even know. We was supposed to do something. And I couldn't do it. And I couldn't make it go right. And I started getting so frustrated. And I started crying. And I was ready to throw everything across the room. Because I had tantrum problems. Tantrum problems. And then after I did all that, they was like, it's okay, don't cry, you know. Sometimes, and somebody said something like, sometimes people not gifted in art or something like that, you know, it's not your thing. And that just fired me up because I was frustrated because art is my thing. And as soon as she said, I was like, hold on, I got out my feelings real quick. And I just started doing something. And then I made the best thing ever. I made a 3D peacock. And they was all like, oh my God, that is so pretty. She took a picture of it. And then some years later when I went, because that was in elementary school. Some years later, I was in junior high or high school, and I saw her one day, and she saw me, and she showed me the picture, and she still had it in her photo album. I was like, oh shit. I didn't look like, I didn't know that was me. Like I saw the picture of what I painted, and I knew that was mine. But the little girl in the picture, when I was a kid, I never really looked in the mirror because people always told me I was ugly. They was always bullying me and stuff. So like I never wanted to look in the mirror. I never wanted to do anything like that because people always told me I was ugly. Turned out they just racist, and they was black. They was black, and there was some of them. One of them, her name was Malika, or something like that, and she was dark like me, or maybe even darker, and she was calling me burnt cockroach. I don't even know what her problem was with me, but yeah, that happened. But so since I never looked in the mirror that much when I was a kid, I didn't even know. I didn't even recognize myself. Look, I got paint all over me. I'm frustrated a little bit. Alright, so this finna be brown. Because I just put a whole bunch of brown down. I didn't even need that much probably. Excuse me. Who gonna be a billionaire artist? Me, Keirra. Who is a billionaire artist? Keirra. So if y'all watched my video from last night when I was like, oh, I can't do the sky right now because, or I wasn't, when I got to like 57 minutes and I was like, you know, it's going to take a little while for it to dry, so I'm just going to end the video. Because I was on the sky in the sea. But I wanted to do the sky some more. But I need to put the moon back there clearer since I put the moon shadow right there. So now I got to redo the sky a little bit because I got to put stuff over the moon. I got to put the clouds over the moon again. And I got to fix this bird right here because it went together because I put too much paint right there. But, yep. So, this is a little too dark to be sand look like, so I don't know what I'm about to. I was gonna make a boardwalk. That's what I was trying to do when I was doing them lines. I was trying to make the boardwalk. But y'all saw how that went. So I'm gonna have to redo the sky and the sea over now that I got a new thing going on. Oh. Y'all can't even see it, right? Because the lighting is weird, but, you know, whatever. Now this is what I call Age of Aquarius painting. You know, how you got the Renaissance, you know, how you got Picasso. I ain't even finna put y'all on right now. I'm gonna let it soak. I'm gonna let it sit in. I'm gonna keep going and doing it, and then I'm gonna let y'all know what it means. Alright. So now I gotta let this dry. I gotta let this dry. And then after I let this dry, I gotta redo the sky a little bit. Well, not redo. I don't mean redo. I mean revitalize. I gotta revitalize the sky, and I gotta revitalize this sea. And I'm gonna make the videos when I do it. But since this gotta dry, and plus I gotta go to work today, I'm probably gonna end this video right here. But you know, it's a masterpiece in the working. A masterpiece in working. Where'd my other painting go? So, this painting right here. Hold on. This painting right here. Right now it's done, but it's not done. But I'm not going to finish it yet. Mostly because I got to look at it and really figure out what's going on. Because I didn't do this one all by myself. So, because before I just got acrylic and everything, I wasn't a painter who did acrylic painting well. Or really, I didn't do it, to be honest. I was doing like fake acrylic painting. So like, I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, let me go get it. Not fake, cause like I did it, but hold on, let me go. Oh, let me put this in the water, cause I'm done now. So right now I'm done touching up this painting until I get back from work. I might do a video tonight if I start doing it tonight, but if I do it in the morning, I'm gonna make a video in the morning. But yeah, I gotta revitalize the sky, revitalize the sea. And since the sky and the sea are about the same color right now, but this a little bit darker, I'm gonna make the sky a little bit brighter. Cause I'm gonna keep the sea dark, cause like I said, this at nighttime, and that's why this gonna be so dark. And I haven't, don't know if I'm making this the sand or the board. It's not the boardwalk now, cause it's big. But I don't know. We gonna see how it's gonna come together. It's gonna come together. But I probably gotta add some yellow to my brown when this dry, and put some yellow in the brown to make it look. I don't know how. I'm a see. But right now I gotta revitalize the sky next and the sea. Oh, I was about to show y'all that other painting. Hold on. So before right now, and before this painting, hold on, before this painting and before me doing this one right now, I never really did acrylic painting other than this. So I painted this a few months, I think, after I moved into this apartment. And that is because right outside my window is this, hold on, is this. It's a church. You can't even see it. Hold on, let me go closer. That's what it looked like. So that's why I'm saying I ain't never did acrylic painting, because if you look at this and you can kind of see the texture of how I painted this, I painted this like this was watercolor, because I tried to smooth it down and put it all blended and everything, and that's not how acrylic paint is supposed to go. So I didn't know that at first. So when Terry was teaching me how to do acrylic painting, she showed me the importance of having the texture in the acrylic painting. That's what the acrylic painting is for. You got the texture, which is what I'm doing right now with this sea. I mean with this, whatever this gonna be, the sand or the boardwalk or just something brown. I ain't gonna name it, you know. But beforehand, okay, so I made this on, hold on, August 23rd, 2021. That is when I made this picture, this painting. But yeah, so I just learned that texture goes with acrylic painting. So this is an original painting by me. No looking at anything. I didn't look at anything for inspiration. Y'all saw. If y'all watched part 1, y'all saw I was like, what color should I do the background? I didn't have no plans of what I was going to do. And then as soon as I put that blue and I saw the color and how it was mixing, I was like, this is either the night sky and I was going to paint trees, black trees, like the wintertime trees, the naked trees, or I was going to do the sea. And then it just so happened I started putting that line on there and it was like the sea. Like, I'm doing a sea. That's good. I ain't never had Red Bull before, but that one's good. Okay, so like I said, I'm done with the painting for now because it needs to dry. After it dry, after I get home, I get home at 9, so I ain't gonna do no live at 9 probably. I'm just doing it in the morning. So after it dry, then I'm going back into the sky. I'm going into, I'm planning it out right now. I'm planning, thinking I know what I want to do. Same way I thought I knew what I wanted to do with this boardwalk that turned out to be this big old thing that I don't know what I'm turning it into. But we gonna see how it go. Because my idea for it must not be the future me's idea for it, because that did not just turn out. I wasn't trying to do this at first. But yeah, so the sky, lighten it up some. Fix these 2 birds right here, because they don't even look like birds. They look like a blob of black paint in the camera anyway. Y'all can't even see it, to be honest. Let me put it up close to y'all so y'all know what I'm talking about. So these 2 birds right here look like a blob, so I gotta fix them too, because there's one right here and one right above it right there. Yeah, and then I gotta make the moon, the clouds over the moon look better and everything. And I gotta put texture in the sky. So that's what I'm doing next. And I'm gonna let this dry upside down because I painted the bottom of this. So, and I just seen I love painting. I love painting and writing, like when I get the urge. I write a lot because right now my life is learning about astrology, learning about numerology, learning about all of the spiritual stuff, because that's the experience of life God had put me in, like, deeply. Now I gotta research, and I'm learning new things every day. It's like things just coincidentally pop up into my life, and I'm like, something clicks, and it's like, this means something. It's meaning something, and then it does mean something each and every time. It means everything. It means everything that I'm going through in life. Every single thing. Did I already say this in my other video? Well, if I did, it's never enough. So, Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear? Or whom shall I fear? And then the next verse, the ending is, in whom shall I fear? Let me get my Bible. Let me show y'all the Bible that is the best version in my opinion. In my opinion. Because I know people that got the King James version of the Bible, they be like, it's hard for them to understand it. It's hard for them to read it. And let me tell you why. Because the New International Version is the one I'm rocking with. That's the one I've been rocking with since the start, since May 2020, when my spiritual awakening happened. Okay, not May, because I didn't get into the Bible until probably like June or July, because I was doing manic stuff, because at first I didn't know what was going on, and nobody, like, I didn't know what was going on. So I was manic. After I was depressed, I got manic, and then God was like, Keirra, like clicking in my head, like Keirra. So yeah, so this is my Bible. This is my Bible. And it's so easy for me to interpret everything and understand everything. But yes, this is my Bible. It's the New International Version. And it's very hard. I mean, not very hard. It's very easy for me to read. The print, this large print, is pretty large. So yeah. So right now I'm on Psalms. Hold on. Why is on this Psalms? I did not go to this Psalms last night. Hold on. So Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, and devour, interpreted, is slander me. So when the wicked conspire against you to slander you, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord, and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent, and set me high upon a rock. Amen. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice, Lord, when I call. Be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, God, my Savior. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not turn me over to the desire of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. I will remain confident of this. I will seek the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Amen. So, when you feel yourself getting depressed and down and out of your element, and you feeling like, anytime you're not feeling 100% your best, and even when you are, like, I don't go to church. I'm not trying to push nobody to go to church, and I'm not identifying myself with one religion, because I research all religion like it's a subject, because that's what it is. It's millions of years of people interpreting their spiritual experiences however they decide to interpret their spiritual experiences. So the same way this is the New International Version of the Bible. International. That is the key word. International. Everything is possible. Everything is real, and everything can be obtained. You just have to have why is it ringing in my ear? Oh my God. So you just have to have the same consciousness. You will perceive things however your consciousness is ready to perceive things. And the higher you go and the more spiritual you get and the more you learn, basically, because wisdom is the key. The gift of God is wisdom. Nobody can take your wisdom away from you. And that is the key to life, wisdom. That's why kids will be called old souls when they have lots of wisdom, because who taught you that? They just know. They learn from spirit, from God, from the universe, from experience. That's what happens. The higher you get, the more you understand. And the more you understand, the more things you can relax. You relax in everyday life. Things don't worry you or stress you out as much because it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Like, everything matters, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. When you decide to hop in a game of life, and the game of life / the game of Monopoly, which is what the world is like right now, you know, that's when you put the stress on yourself. But when you step outside the box and you really take into consideration what we are going through as spirits, why we came here to earth at the time that we did, and who we are and what we can do, like, you understand, like, it's all everything in your life is in your power, because it's whatever you decide to deal with. Somebody stressing you out, get away from them. Kick them out your life. You the one that's scared to kick somebody out your life. See, me, I learned a long time ago, I'm not scared to kick nobody. No, I ain't gotta know. Get out, bye. First red flag. Oh, you gotta go. Go heal yourself, and if you really want to be in my life, you go come back to me healed. And if not, then I'm not tripping about nobody. Because that's how it is. You are only as successful as your mind. That is why knowledge is important. And that's why people push you to go to school, because school is a default. School is a default where they will teach you things. Because if we didn't have school, think about our parents and the lives that they was living. If we didn't have a facility of school and that wasn't a part of our lives, how much would we know? Would our parents have been able and had the time or had even the knowledge to teach us everything about life that we have found out thus far? Probably not. That's just the honest answer. Probably not. Especially since in this generation at this time, majority of us grew up in a single parent household. So one parent was taking care of all the kids and being the breadwinner for the whole household. So to make that parent, which, let's not play, was probably always the mother. There are dads out there that do it by themselves too, so I'm not trying to say that they don't, but majority of it was mothers alone, raising kids and getting money for the household. So to make her the teacher too and to teach us everything, it wouldn't have worked out. It wouldn't have worked out. But just like school is school, life is school too. So that's why for me right now, I haven't went to college yet. I graduated high school. I was on the track to go to college. I got accepted to many colleges in which I could have went to my favorite one. I got accepted to my dream college. But COVID happened, and God spoke to me in a way he has never spoke to me ever in my life before. Or it's not that he never spoke to me and like that before. I didn't listen. Because that's why I don't want to say, like, put it into, and I don't want to say he, and I don't necessarily, I defaultly call him God and call him him, because that's just like the universal like thing that, like, I'm just not programmed, but like I'm just like defaulted to say that, but I don't mean it the way people might take it. So you could call it whatever you want. The source, spirit, the Holy Spirit, Jehovah, Buddha, whatever any religion calls it, whatever anybody's religion calls their higher power, like, the name doesn't matter. It's the energy that we all speaking out the same thing. And that's why I said international is the key. That's the key word. It's international. It's energy. And that's why I'm more into the astrology and to the numerology of everything, because that's how I'm learning. That's how it's making sense to me. So however it makes sense to other people, good for them. Not knocking anybody, because everybody learns differently. But for me, personally, it's easier for me to understand. First off, reading the Bible, verses come into my life at the perfect time. I'll be going through a lot, and it'll be months since I picked up my Bible. But all of a sudden, like, I'm going through a lot. All of a sudden, I keep seeing 333, and I'm seeing all the angel numbers. So I'm like, okay, hold on. I've been neglecting my spirit. I've been neglecting everything, my personal journey, and I've been getting sucked into the way of life, the program of life, going to work, being stressed out, trying to get money and all this kind of stuff, when that's not the purpose. That's not the key. That's playing the game. And if you're not right with your spirit and know who you are, you can't play the game correctly. You can't play the game correctly because you don't even know what position you're playing. So you're gonna be doing it wrong. So when I'm going the wrong way, that's when all the numbers everything start falling and crumbling apart, and I feel like I want to give up, and I feel all of this negative energy and stuff, and I'm more sensitive to other people's negative energy, and then that's when something happens. Like just the other day, what that Bible verse I was just reading, y'all, the other day, I don't even know, it wasn't yesterday, it wasn't last night, but the night before last, right before I started painting this painting, which is why I even started painting this painting, actually, I was watching a YouTube video, and she mentioned the verse, Psalm 27. And right before she mentioned the verse, because I was watching it at night, and she was telling this scary story. And if you want to watch that video on YouTube, it's Lovely Mimi, and it's called The Scary Story Y'all Been Waiting For, or something like that. But I was watching it, and I kept seeing an orb out the corner of my eye. But I'm like, my mind playing tricks on me. It's late at night, and she's telling the story, and it's kind of getting real. It's getting spooky a little bit. So I was thinking, but I should have been new. Like, I know that stuff is not. It's not no open and close. Like, no, it's pay attention. When your spidey senses start going off, you pay attention. That's like when your ears ringing. Pay attention. Like it was just ringing when I started talking like this. Pay attention. So, she said Psalm 27, and then she said something. She said that first part. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? She said that part. So, as soon as she said that, first off, ear was already ringing a little bit, and I was seeing the orb seem like it walked past. As soon as she said that, I saw it clear as day. It was like the craziest, biggest, like, white orb, which is not bad. Don't get scared. And I got up. I paused the video. I got up. I went over to my living room, scrambled through my stuff, picked up my Bible, turned to Psalm 27, and I just started reading it out loud. And I read all the way to Psalm 41. Read everything out loud, and it was going perfectly, exactly with what I needed to hear in my life right now, because I have been feeling some type of way, because I've been feeling like I feel like I should be further than what I am, and that means that I haven't took the correct actions to be further than where I am. So that means I need to change some things in my life, which at the moment I feel like my job, they already showing me like that they like not trying to help me move up. At first they seemed like they was, but that's because they needed help, and now that I think that they don't need no help like that for real, because they just hired a whole bunch of people, I think they're not eager to let me move up right now. So I'm gonna quit on their ass. Fuck they talking about. Got me fucked up. And that's also why I don't say I be with a religion, because I cuss. I be cussing. I be trying not to cuss sometimes, but it's my coping mechanism, because I am, like I said, the temper tantrum type of human. Like, things get too crazy, and I haven't had no outlet. I'm throwing shit. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Get out of my face. What you talking about? So I resorted to cussing. Of course, my mama don't like if I cuss. So when I'm on the phone with her the other day, no, not the other day, but a few months ago, I was on the phone with her. I was outside, and it was cold, and I hate being cold. And I was like, and I forgot, because I was walking down the street. I forgot I was even on the phone with her all like that, because we be quiet on the phone sometimes. It'd be like 30 minutes, we just quiet. Then we start talking, and then we be quiet again. But I'm like, it's fucking cold out here. All I hear is her bust out laughing. She said, Keirra, what you say? And I said, it's fucking cold out here. It is. She was just laughing. But, yeah. Yeah. But, I'm glad I could make this one an hour, because I sure finished this painting. I was done. Ooh. At 30-something minutes, but I've been talking and stuff, but, yeah. So, life is life. Life is whatever you make of it, and if you don't want to be sad and depressed, I advise you to change your life around and make it something that you will be proud of. I'm proud of myself right now. I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, like I was saying, I feel like I could be doing more. I could be doing better. I'm doing good. I'm not doing bad, which is, I kind of keep saying that. Like, I'm not doing bad. I'm doing good. But I feel like I should be doing better and I could be doing better. So I'm going to take steps to do better. Which, me getting some of my emotions out right now through this painting. Look what I just noticed. I'm glad I noticed that before it dried up. But yeah, so yeah. Alright, so this is going to be at an hour. Like I said, I'm not trying to go over an hour for none of these videos. So when it's part 3, I will post when it's part 3. Have a great new year, 2022.